What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here today, playing in my final game of the IPL. And before we do go and get started in this commentary, I want to ask you, the viewers, something. I want you guys to pick my next cricket coach, I guess, series. So pretty much, do you want to see, obviously, the return of Dutch domination, which only features two episodes so far, but it is a very fun series to do? Do you want me to bring back my Black Caps Reborn series, obviously with how well they are doing, obviously, in world cricket at the moment? Do you want to see, obviously, some domestic cricket like this here, maybe with someone in New Zealand, maybe with someone in England, maybe with someone in Australia? Or do you want to see another international series? Pretty much what I want you guys to do is to let me know down below in the comments what series you would like to see, and obviously the one that has the most amount of, I guess, likes or the most amount of comments will be the one that we'll go and pick with. So pretty much I'm just going to have, obviously, after this episode, a wee break from Cricket Coach, because I'm getting sick of losing all the time, and I'm always losing, and I hate it. I hate losing. I'm not a gracious loser. I hate it. Yeah, but pretty much you guys will get to pick, obviously, what we will do after this video here has been released, which I think is pretty cool because it lets you guys go and obviously have your input and obviously see a team play that you obviously want to see play, which is quite cool, and I want to give you guys that opportunity because I think it would be quite nice. But anyway, enough about that. Today we're going to go on and just have a quick re-review of the season so far. As you can see, we've just been absolutely targeted here by Hashim Amla. God. So pretty much, yeah, season review, just going over a few players who I think have performed well, a few players who haven't performed well, and I'm going to start off first, obviously, with the batsman up top, Uthappa, who's played pretty much every game for us. He's been very solid behind the stumps as well, taking a few good catches, and obviously scored some vital runs for us as well at the top of the order, with Rahul Dravid, who really has been the backbone, obviously, of the team, the captain, and he's played a lot of captain's knocks in his time, so obviously huge thanks to him. And moving down, we go to number 3, who's been pretty much our number 3 all season, which is Marlon Samuels, and he has been very impressive. He actually picked up 100, and I'm pretty sure he will be close to our leading run scorer so far. Who else we got? Obviously, we'll now move on to the overseas players, where we've had a huge change, obviously a huge disappointment. Mendes. Why is Finch bowling? It's worked well though, so I'm not going to complain. Obviously, Mendes, who we brought it in the auction, obviously a huge disappointment. He didn't really go and pick up any wickets at all, which is a shame. And speaking of wickets, we really need to pick one up very soon, because otherwise these two are going to keep going. Golden Arm, Finchy does it. We get Sharma. Uthappa, as I said, continue on his good work behind the stumps as he picks up a stumping to go with, obviously, a few catches that he has taken this year as well. Moving on, obviously, so we've had Finch, obviously, played in the first game for us, didn't score too many runs, and then has come back and has been pretty much a sensation. He scored 50 in that game, in his comeback game, I should say, and then he's also gone and scored 40s and gotten us off to good starts, which really is what we need, and it's what we've been lacking. Other international players, obviously, Ross Taylor, who's been a pretty consistent performer, always is in the IPL, along with Mitchell Marsh, who's been in the middle, Angelo Matthews, who's been in the middle order, Stephen Smith, who played a game. So obviously just a big all-round performance from all those guys. Now moving on to the bowlers, as I said, Mendes has disappointed me, but Kane Richardson obviously has come in and he's bowled pretty well. Wayne Parnell the same, he picked up that 6 in that game. He was one of those players who at the start of the season played in the first game, didn't do too well and was dropped, so you know, maybe if I could go back and do things differently, obviously we would bring Parnell back in quicker, and we would also bring back Finch a lot quicker as well. But, you know, obviously can't dwell on the mistakes, and we just need to go and keep moving on. It has been enjoyable to do, and I have really, as I said, enjoyed playing these T20 games. They are a lot of fun. They're obviously short, sharp and quick, just like that ball from Mitchell Johnson that's taken Aaron Finch. As you can see, he scored that 100, but he hasn't played too many games. Marlon Samuels, he has been my man of the season. He has been solid, as you can see, off the mark there with a 6. And it's not just any 6, it is a huge 6. He's been solid, obviously, our best batter by far. Hasn't really done too much with the ball, but he hasn't really been required to do that as much. But all in all, as I said, I have enjoyed the season. Oh, one player I am forgetting, Yuvraj Singh, who is still in the squad today. He really has been another disappointment for us. The IPL really is about, obviously, getting your good overseas players, but you need to have your good local players as well. And those good local players really need to stand up and have a strong tournament. And We've had that from a few this tournament. Obviously the local players. Obviously Dravid has scored quite a few runs. That's out court. Utapa CC, he's just missed out on 600 runs there for the season, unlucky for him. But Yuvraj Singh obviously in now, he has not had the greatest of seasons by any means. Just hasn't really scored any runs and just never really got going. But if you don't have those international players obviously stepping up, I've had it probably more with the bowlers. Obviously Bish has bowled well, Rahul Sharma has bowled well, Rasul has bowled well, and as you can see Yuvraj there, just the 190 runs this season, so a very lean season for him. In comes obviously Captain Dravid, who has been impressive to say the least, you know, from someone who isn't really a T20 player. He's gone and really has led the troops well, and obviously his batting has gone and reflected that too. So, but like most of our games, this here is heading the way it normally does, looking like it's going to be a loss. And I just don't know what it is. We just haven't been able to click this season. Obviously heaps of player changes and heaps of lineup changes from game to game. So that obviously doesn't help. You don't really get the team chemistry. But we just, early in the season, we just got on a roll of losses. And we just never seem to recover from it, which is a bit of a shame. Because, you know, the team that we have, you look at the team and it is a lot better than 8th in the ladder suggests. Obviously picking up only a handful of wins, which is not ideal, but we're going to finish. We're not going to finish off the season on the high, but hopefully these two can go and carry on their good work. Rasul really hasn't really been used as an all-rounder, and that's why, because who knows what he's tried to do there. He's still scored 55 runs, and he's taken some useful wickets, obviously being the second spinner to Rahul Sharma. So final over here, hopefully Dravid can hit some runs and finish off his season with a high. Final ball of the season, and it's going to be a wicket. Parnell gone for 1. That's actually the first time he's ever batted this season. And we'll bring in a player even though... No, sorry, this is the final ball. Kane Richardson. They don't even take a run. So Mumbai Indians win by 67 runs, a huge win, and it was set up much in thanks to that Hashim Amla, 116 not out, his highest T20 score. And as you can see, we'll quickly go and have a look at the ladder. As you can see there, obviously just the 4 wins in the season, and not great reading really. Mumbai Indians with that win guarantee themselves a home semi-final, so well done to them. Actually, I'm not too sure how the semi-finals work in this. Not sure, but as we can see, we'll just quickly go through and simulate the results. So as you can see, Chennai win, beating Delhi, the top team I believe, and Mumbai Indians beat the Sunrisers. Obviously, we now have the final, the straight final, the Chennai Super Kings versus the Mumbai Indians, and it is the Chennai Super Kings who come out the winners there. So much like in real life, obviously Chennai are very dominant and picking up another victory. So anyway guys, this is the end of my IPL season with the Pune Warriors. I do hope you have enjoyed it. Remember, do chuck a comment down below about what Cricket Coach series you would like to see me do next. I'll start that probably next week, all things going well. Do also remember, if you are new to the channel, do leave me a subscribe. Do remember to like this video and tune in later today. I'll have some Don Bradman Big Bash League with the Hobart Hurricanes, so you don't want to miss that.